Hello my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Nati, or welcome in if you're new. My name is Natalia, friends and family call me Nati, and today we are here with a whip parade. I know I have been gone for so long, and I am so sorry. I've been very sick. Uh, yeah, a lot has happened. I'm not showing my face because I look a total mess. I have a very bad breakout. I don't know what's going on with me. But we're going to be doing this whip parade in this view. I hope you don't mind. I also think that it's easier to focus on the project than holding it up and trying to get the camera to focus on the project and not me. But we are here. We're going to do my end of the year 2025. I can't believe it's the end of the year already, but 2025's whip parade. So yeah, oh my goodness. Today is the 27th. It's about 6:58 p.m. So yeah, it's late on the 27th. I'm probably not going to post this until tomorrow, the 28th. But yes, we are here. We're going to go ahead and dive in. It's going to be a long one. And just to get some things out of the way in the beginning of this video, before I start with the whip parade, I'm just going to say it now. I don't believe I'm going to continue the Stitchy games just because I want to relieve myself from some of the stress of feeling like I have to do these and then upload a video and then feeling like crap when I didn't accomplish. So I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, I might, when life settles back down and I start feeling better, I might go ahead and start up the game again. Plus, I also want to focus more on my diamond painting. Like, I completely neglected my other hobbies, and it's not cool. I have like over 200 diamond paintings, and I do want to put some love into those as well. Also, I am planning on doing a whip parade for my diamond paintings as well at the end of this video. So if you are interested in that, please stay tuned to the very end. And then I also at the end of the cross stitching video, I will tell you my plans for 2026, and same for the diamond painting. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna take all this out and we're going to get into the whip parade. All right, so we're gonna start with my oldest whip, and that will be Heaven and Earth Designs Freebie Sea Turtle Mama by Sheena Pike. And this is what it will look like when it's done. It's so pretty. I have no idea why I haven't stitched on it. I have not stitched on it this year. I do plan on stitching on it next year, but right now I am at 5.54% with 3,387 stitches out of 61,094 stitches. And this is what I have so far. The fabric is supposed to be 25 count, but it feels more like 28 count. But I got this fabric on AliExpress. I don't remember the company. I don't remember the name of the fabric, but it's a pretty fabric. And I have this so far. So I am doing this 2/1 10 stitch. I do want to take pictures of it because I don't think I'm going to have before and after pictures for most of these. But I did start this sometime in, I want to say July. So July 2024. That is Sea Turtle Mama. All right, next up we have Treasure Hunt Bookshelf by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. Again, I started this in July 2024. This is 625 stitches by 452 stitches and 90 colors. And I am now at 4.75%. I've done 13,415 stitches out of 282,500 stitches. And here we are. I've done quite a few stitches this year on her. But this is what she's looking like now. I love, love, love this piece. I want to be so much further along. All right, let me go ahead and put her away. All right, next up, again in July 2024, I did this one. This is Cuddle Time by Randall Spangler, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is 650 wide by 484 long, and this is 650 wide by 484 high, 89 colors. Okay, and I am currently at 2.47%. I've done 7,767 stitches out of 314,600 stitches, and this is where I am at now. Yeah, I park. This is on 25 count, 2/110. I can't tell you how many stitches I did this year because I wasn't tracking that, but I will be tracking it for next year. All right, my next oldest WIP is a long dog sampler. This is Death by Cross Stitch. This one has 363 stitches by 447 stitches. I am currently at 3.09%. I've done 2,512 stitches out of 81,316 stitches. This is how she is looking like now. Again, this fabric is that 25, supposed to be 25 count, but it feels more like 28 count. I'm doing this 1/1 full cross, and this is what she is looking like now. I have changed my mind so many times on this cross stitch. I started this cross stitch at the end of July, and I only know that because I had this cross stitch with me when I was at the hospital for my son, who was born in August. But yeah, I was doing this color, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I like that. It looks pretty on camera. It looks pretty now, but I'm changing my mind. I'm not going to take all those stitches out, but I'm going to continue on with this color. It's variegated floss, called Stuart. Company is Dying for Cross Stitch. This is what this fabric, not fabric, but thread looks like. Floss. But I am planning on getting more done on my samplers. I am more of a full coverage. I probably have maybe 4 samplers and the rest are full coverage. So I'm mostly full coverage. Let me go ahead and take a picture of this. All right, moving forward, I'll be doing all the cross stitches that I'll be showing from here on out are new starts from this year. Starting with Supersize Alternate Reality by Josephine Wall and charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is 999 by 746 with 90 colors. Give me a second, my husband's walking in. All right, so this is on 28 count fabric. I am currently at 0.39%. I've already did 2,918 stitches out of 745,254 stitches. So I did start, let's see if I can show. I did start over here in this corner, but that's a lot of background. So I would have just been doing all of that. And although pretty, and I will get to it, I wanted to see how the face came out first. So I jumped from there and I moved over to her face. And so far, I'm actually loving it. This is on, again, 28 count, 2/110 stitch. I was no way I was going to do full stitch on this humongous piece, but it's still coming out very, very nice. I'm not done with the face, obviously, but I'm loving the process. I'm loving how her face comes out. All right, next up we have Belong to the Night by Crystal Ortega. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is 450 by 630 with 82 colors. This is how it's going to look like when it's done. All right, and I currently am at 0.28% with 801 stitches out of 283,500 stitches. It's a very sad start, but a start nonetheless. I am honestly thinking about jumping from there all the way to the bottom of the chart, down here, so I can get to some exciting parts and bits and bobs. Because honestly, I don't even find myself taking this project out because it just seems so bleh and boring at the top. So that's what I might end up doing, just so I can get the excitement for the piece back. All right, next up we have Beauty and Beast 2, Beauty and the Beast 2. Tried it by Diana. Not sure who the artwork is by. I believe it's by her as well. This is a 400 by 400 with 62 colors. I got this pattern was off of Etsy. I am currently at 1%, and I've done already 1,599 stitches out of 160,000 stitches. This one is on 25 count easy grid, and it is 2/1 stitch. And this is where it's at now, and oh my god, I love this piece. I originally got this piece for my husband because, yeah, he loves Belle, and I think it's absolutely stunning. All right. Let me go ahead and take a picture, put her away. All right, next up we have Mini Scale by Anna Deitman, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is 251 by 325 with 88 colors. So pretty. It's pretty, but I am at the part where it's like very light colors. I kind of wish I would have got a darker fabric or dyed the fabric. But this one is currently at 0.87% with 712 stitches done out of 81,575 stitches. This is where I'm at now. Like I said, a bunch of very light colors. This is on 22 count, I want to say. 2/1 stitch. And for the most part, that's all ecru. So I kind of wish I would have dyed this fabric before I started, but it's okay. I'm going to keep powering through. Yep. This is Mini Scale. Again, all these started from alternate reality until currently. These all started anywhere from September to the beginning of October of this year, 2025. All right, next up we have Mini After the Ball. This is artwork by Tamara McGard. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's 325 by 312 with 87 colors. I just think she looks so serene. This is my Cinderella girl. I love Disney princesses, if you haven't noticed. But this is her. Okay, and this one is at 0.95% with 967 stitches completed out of 101,400 stitches. This one is on 25 count easy grid, 2/1 stitch. You guys, I jumped for the simple fact this is all black. So from here up is all 310. And I was like, I can't live with my life right now. It was just so boring and dragging. So I moved down where there's some browns and whatnot. I want to continue with the browns. And then when I'm not trying to focus too hard, I will go back to the 310s. I tested a lot on this one. So I learned, if you can't tell right here, this little bit where you could see the white through, I did I believe it was 2/1 stitch on that area, and I did not like the coverage, so the black, I'm doing 3/1/10. But this is where she's at now, and I can't wait to get to more exciting parts. So all this right here, I skipped and jumped, and I'm moving down to where her head is and move from there. I need to learn how to start working from the bottom up because all the excitement's at the bottom, right? All right, you guys, let me go ahead, take a picture of this, and move on to the next. All right, next up we have Quick Stitch Drea by Dragon Muse. This is a Charted by Heaven and Earth Design. If you haven't noticed, almost all of my projects is going to be Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is 350 by 537 with 86 colors. This is how she's going to look when she's done. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Okay, so I started this one, and this was my chart for the British Bake Off show, and the person who this was assigned to, she won so much. I'm not even caught up with the amount of stitches that I was supposed to be given to this one, because this person was a beast and won the entire thing. So Drea Quick Stitch is at 1.01% with 1,993 stitches out of 187,950 stitches. I honestly, if I want to keep up with the bake show, I need to put 3,000 more stitches in her just to catch up. But this is what it's looking like. This is on 25 count, 2/1/10. It's coming along pretty. Just got to give it more time. Okay, let me take a picture. And I am so sorry that none of these projects are ironed or whatnot. I hope that's not a pet peeve of yours, but yeah, I don't iron my projects until it's done, because I see no point in it. And I also like my fabric to stay somewhat harder. So, yeah. All right. Next up we have, so this is for the Heaven and Earth Design Stitch Along 2025. Because we reached 2,000 members, we got this free chart. This is the Hummingbirds in Spring by Donna Gelsinger. I started this October 1st, 2025. This is a piece in memory of my mother. There's 90 colors on here, and I love this thing so much. I have it on a scroll rod, so I just don't feel like taking it out because it was hell putting her in. So this is where I'm at now. It's a very sad start. I haven't touched it since I started it, and that's got to change. All right, so this one is at 1.14%. I have already did 981 stitches out of 85. Oh, excuse me. Out of 85,725. And this is 28 count, 1/1 full cross. And this is what she's looking like now. I love these pinks. Oh my god, it's so pretty. All right, next up we have the Epic Pokemon Generation 1. For the life of me, I can't remember what the name of the website is. I'll have it written on the screen somewhere. But it is a free chart that you can get. So this is Generation 1 of the Pokemon. It's very busy, and I love it. Okay, this one I am currently at 1.660%. I have already did 1,847 stitches out of 115,200 stitches, and I am currently here. All right, so this is where I'm at now. I have Zapdos and Moltres and my baby right here. I love Eevee Generation Evolution, but that's Flareon. So this is on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. I'm not going to lie. I had to have my husband come over here and tell me what these two names are. I'm not the biggest Pokemon person.
Pokemon!
But my husband and my son love Pokemon, so I'm actually doing this for them. But I am enjoying myself because everywhere you stitch, you are stitching a new Pokemon, so you can't get bored with this stitch. And it's free. So again, I'll have the name of the website where I got this pattern, and go check them out. They have the other generations as well. All right, next up we have Quick Stitch Little Cake Shop Max Color by Amy Stewart. And this is shredded by Heaven and Earth Designs. You guys, I love Amy Stewart, so I have a bunch of her projects. I don't have many that started, but I have a bunch that's in my stash. So here's what it's going to look like when it's done. I chose the quick stitch instead of the original because I didn't want to stitch all that wallpaper and whatnot. I wanted just to get to the fun part. So here we are. This one is by 400 by 387 with 240 colors. So this is my only max color so far. And then my super size, I only have one super size, and that's alternate reality. So I did do a restart on this one because I originally did it on linen without knowing what I was doing, and did not like it at all, and I was not enjoying myself, so I decided to restart it. And so I restarted it on 28 count, 2/1 10 stitch, which now I want to convert it to 1/1 full cross, but we'll see. I am currently at 0.93%. I've done 1,444 stitches out of 154,800 stitches. And this is what it's looking like. I love these colors. And I honestly did not know that those were macaroons that I was stitching. I still can't somewhat see it. It looks very dull, but it's fine. But yes, here she is. I love this one. I want to get more done. All right, next up we have Dear Alice Large, artwork by SHU. This is from Artcy. I'm sorry about the lines. My printer was acting really wonky that day. But it's going to be 374 by 550 stitches. 114 DMC colors. I started this one in October. I know I haven't been saying when I started the rest of them, but it's because I did a bunch of new starts within 3-ish weeks. Almost all of the ones that you're seeing right now was started in about 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm that type of person that it's all or nothing. And I just got a bunch of patterns and I was like, I can't wait. So this one I am currently at 0.29%. I've done 602 stitches out of 205,700 stitches. I dyed this cloth myself because I just could not see myself stitching. So I'm not planning on stitching this dark border. I might end up doing it because the color didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but I may not. I don't know. So yeah, I dyed this and it didn't come out as planned because I used tie-dye instead of my regular RIT dye. This is on 28 count, and I have to figure out which way it goes. Hang on. I think it goes this way. Yeah, it's this way. All right. I am loving how it's coming out. Artcy does amazing charting. But here I am. I am doing 1/1 full cross. This is her skirt and her legs, and I really need to pull this out and start working on it because I love it. I love the way it shades in. It's amazing. All right, next up we have Merry Mushroom Cottage by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. This is going to be 700 by 499 stitches. Again, sorry about the lines going across the picture. My printer was wonky. There you go. Okay, and this one I am at 0.37%. I've done 1,319 stitches out of 349 stitches. 349,300 stitches. This is on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. And this is how it's looking. It's very pretty. I need to get more into it. I know every time I watch WIP parades, that's like everybody says it and I say it, but it's true. For the most part, I stitch like typewriter method, and I just finish the thread unless I'm just being bored and don't want to cut the thread. But the other ones you see a lot of park threads because, yeah, sometimes I just feel like doing that. All right. Next up is another Amy Stewart. This is Quick Stitch the Grand Butterfly Ball by Amy Stewart. Tried by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is how it's going to look when it's done. This one's 625 by 763 with 90 colors. My husband finished the puzzle to this, and oh, it's so pretty. I couldn't do the whole, I just couldn't see myself doing the entire chart, so I chose the quick stitch simply because, one, it's huge. Two, I feel like it might lose detail because it's not as big as it should, I guess. I don't know. I can't explain it. I feel like the detail is better in the quick stitch version, and I'm just really sad that I don't have that owl on the other side of this painting. But other than that, I love it. All right. So this one is currently 0.27% with 1,288 stitches out of 476,875 stitches. This is on 32 count, 1/1 tent. And I don't know how I feel about tent, but it's okay. This is where she is currently. I love Amy Stewart. The next one is one of my all-time favorite artists. I love her so much. This is Dream of Wolves by Enes Guerrero. Look at how stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is charted by Thread Geeks, and if you're interested in her artwork along with a bunch of other artists, you might want to go check them out before the 31st of December because they are all going to be discontinued. So take a look. So yes, this one, 387 stitches by 450 stitches. And I have no idea how many colors because it's not on here. But this is my Enes Guerrero. I did go crazy and get a bunch of her patterns, but I haven't started them yet. I am currently at 0.72% with 1,521 stitches out of 208,980 stitches. This is on 28 count, 2/1 tent stitch. And oh my god, look at the beautiful detail and all those pretty colors. I love this. I love this piece so much. I know I say that a lot, but Enes, on my diamond painting, yeah, she's one of the biggest artists I have. But yes, here she is. All right, next up we have another Amy Stewart. This is Breakfast in Bed, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. This one is a 675 by 483 with 90 colors. And oh, look at those little kittens. It's so cute. All right, I am currently at 0.41% with 1,347 stitches out of 326,027 stitches. And here I am so far. I love it. You can see the flowers coming in. This is the quilt in the back, or pillow. I think it's the quilt. But yes, here she is. This one is on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. Next up we have Mini 2 Dancing Peacocks by this person. I never know how to say their name. Tried to buy Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. This one is 325 by 325 with 90 colors. I am doing this one. Sorry. Hang on. Okay, currently I am at 0.59% with 621 stitches out of 104,975 stitches, and this is what it's looking like now. I am doing this on 20 count, 2/1 full cross. And I love the pattern. I don't know how I feel about the fabric because one, it's 20 count and it's just so weird. So when I'm stitching, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but when I stitch, I constantly go through the fabric instead of through the holes, and it drives me insane. I'm trying Gemma's method on this one. I started off just going wonky, and then I was like, you know what? No, I want to do Gemma's method. So that's what I'm doing so far. I like it so far. We'll see. I don't do good to rules. All right, you guys, we're almost done, I promise. Next up we have All Seasons Flower Shop by Lars Stewart. Tried to buy Heaven and Earth Design. This one, oh my god, this painting. This one is, I love this painting. So it's 675 by 482 with 90 colors. The detail is amazing. Okay. This one I'm at 0.25% with 815 stitches out of 365,350 stitches. I love this one. I actually started this one and I did a whip and chat doing it and never uploaded it because I just felt so cringy. Because it was so awkward. But this one is 2/1 10 stitch on 28 count fabric. And just like the detail at the top is already coming in so amazingly. I love this. I love it. All right, next up are my Christmas stockings that I put away. I was just not in a stocking kind of mood. But I have the Elsa stocking. So this is artwork by Anna Deitman, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's 268 by 421 with 90 colors. I am currently at 0.26% with 211 stitches out of 80,031 stitches, and it is a very, very, very sad start. So this is on 28 count, 2/110. And that's all I got so far. Yes, it's sad. It's really, really sad. I'm doing this one for my daughter. And then the next one is, this is Stocking Treasure Dragon by Miles Pinkney. This one is 195 by 297. I'm doing this one for my son, my oldest son. I am at 0.32% with 133 stitches out of 40,471 stitches, and that is all I have. From there to there, and these little stitches. Yeah, it's a sad start. And then my daughter decided she wanted to draw on it. And then my last stocking is Stocking Snowman Magic by Randall Spangler. This is Heaven and Earth's design. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's 278 by 398 stitches. Oh, and by the way, this one is 28 count, 1/1 full cross. Then the Randall Spangler one is on that 20 count fabric, 2/1 full cross. I am at 0.17% with 130 stitches out of 74,153%. I mean, 100 and, oh my God, 74,153 stitches. That's how wide it's going to be. But yeah, that's all I got done. I'll get back to them. I promise. I think I'm saying that more to myself than you guys. All right, next one is another Amy Stewart. However, I don't have a printout of what it's going to look like, but it's Traveling Library. This is how she'll look. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And it's 550 stitches by 730 stitches with 90 colors. So I have the regular chart, not anything fancy. And I am currently at 0.26% with 1,065 stitches completed out of 401,500 stitches. This is on 32 count fabric, 1/1 full cross. I started in the middle of the chart, so this is right below the bed on the carpet. And that's what I got so far. I decided middle because a lot of people are stitching this one, and they're starting in all different types of places, and I was like, that's a good idea. But I am loving this project so much. All right, next up we have Story Keep Flowers, Fur, and Feathers by Cyril McKetty. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is 150 by 297 with 88 colors. And that's how it's going to look when it's done. I am at 1.36%. I've done 586 stitches out of 43,050 stitches. I'm doing this on 28 count, 2/1 tent stitch. And this is where I am at now. Very sad start, but it's okay. Still loving it. Next up we have Quick Stitch Patchwork Quilt Room by Cyril McKetty. This one's going to be a 400 by 397 with 90 colors. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. It's another sad start, but it's okay. I am currently at 0.41%. I've done 663 stitches out of 158,800 stitches. It's on my scroll frame, so again, not taking it out. I am doing it on 28 count, 2/1 tent stitch. This is where I'm at now. I love all the bright colors on this one. I just, haven't had time to get to it. All right, the next one is a start for November of this year. This is Dragon Race into the Night. And this is artwork by Rose Khan and charted by Pain Free Crafts. So I have the Pain Free Craft version. And it's 850 by 631. And I think it's 82 colors, but I can't remember. I did this one on a live. I am currently at 0.50%. I've done 2,687 stitches out of 536,350 stitches. Just a quick warning before I show you, there is a ton of park threads. I started in the middle. So this is on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. I have that pink dragon coming on. So I started here on the live, and the live kept acting wonky. So I just continued here, there, any chance that I got, because I love this chart. She's huge, but I love her. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be showing you is another new start. I want to say this was in the beginning of this month, December. No, it really was. It was this month. This is going to be Freebie Steampunk Owl, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork by Malcolm Watson. This is 375 by 562. And this is what it's going to look like when it's done. I am doing this one on 28 count, 2/1 tent, and I have to pop this off because I started over here. So I started over here, and then I jumped, and I was like, I want to do the owl hat. So that's what I got so far. I am currently at 0.13%, and I've completed 293 stitches out of 210,750 stitches. But yeah, this is what it's looking like now. My husband and daughter picked this chart. All right, the next one is Cottage by the Sea. This is artwork by, hang on, focus. This is artwork by Chuck Penson and charted by Artcy. Another very sad start, but it's okay. I am currently at 0.54% with 365 stitches out of 67,500 stitches. I am doing this on 28 count, 2/1 tent stitch, and that is all she wrote for now. All right, the next one I'm going to show you is going to be a UFO, and I will explain why. That is Christmas House to artwork by Steve Crisp, charted by Artcy. This is what it's going to look like, what it would have looked like when it was completed. I am at 0.49% with 1,109 stitches out of 226,290 stitches. This is what I have complete. This is on 32 count, 1/1 tent, and that's all I have. And you can't even see half of the stitches because it's air stitching, which is why I'm UFOing it. If I do pick this back up and try again, I'm going to try on colored fabric. But for right now, I have to stop because it literally has been giving me terrible migraines, and I want to enjoy the process, not suffer through the process. So yeah, this one's going to be UFO for now. Restart possible. All right, my next one is a Christmas Eve start. This one is charted by Stitch is So Beautiful. It's called Holiday Snuggles. It's 166 by 176 with 128 colors. This is what it's going to look like when she's complete. Look at that adorable bunny. I am currently at 3.45% with 708 stitches out of 20,529 stitches. I'm doing this on 28 count fabric that I dyed myself. This is what the fabric looks like. I actually love the fabric. It came out so pretty. But look, and I'm doing this 2/1 full cross. Oh, yes, 2/1 full cross. So I think, wait, am I doing 2/1? I am. I think this is 25 count. Yeah, it's 25 count. But look, it's coming out so pretty. I decided to start in the middle. And I was planning on doing all the black, and then color by color. There it is. Cross country color by color, but I changed my mind, which is normal for me. But yes, this is so cute. Makes me want to squish it. All right. That is it for my full coverage. I have 3 samplers that I want to show you, and then we're going to get into 2026 plans. All right. So the first one is a long dog sampler, the 10th anniversary edition foursome reel. I am doing this one, and I'm doing it on excuse me, I'm doing it on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. I'm not sure if that's smart, but it's what I'm doing. I am using variegated floss by Dying for Cross Stitch. This is Unicorns, what it looks like. It's so pretty. I am currently at 0.28%. This is an estimate because I had to take a picture of it and put it in, and for some reason Pattern Keeper is counting the background colors as well, so I know that I currently did 92 stitches. So this is 92 stitches for sure. All right, next up we have sampler butterflies and borders. This is what it's going to look like when she's done. I got this off of Etsy. Created by Yulana Bilik. And it is on 20 count, 2/1 full cross. I am currently at 1.22%, 318 stitches out of 26,071 stitches. All right, next up we have our last sampler. This is Sampler Butterflies, created by Happy Mood Point Cross Stitch Studios. This is on Etsy. I am... I did show you. I am doing this one on 14 count, 2/1 full cross. I am currently at 0.90% with 72 stitches out of 8,037 stitches. And this is what is coming out so far. My husband started this one. I'm 9 times out of 10 going to be the one that finishes it. This is the floss that's being used, Dying for Cross Stitch, and Mandarin is the color. All right. And that is the conclusion to all of my projects, my WIPs. Oh my goodness. It took about an hour. All right, let's do like a little bit of stats. So currently my biggest WIP is Alternate Reality by Josephine Wall. The furthest one that I'm along with is Treasure Hunt Bookshelf by Amy Stewart. The most stitches is Treasure Hunt, and the total whips, digital whips, are 35. So I currently have 35 digital whips. I'm glad I said that because I've been working on a kit one as well, here, there, and everywhere. And it is a Dimensions Gold Collection Petite. I'm doing this one, A Kiss for Snowman. And it's my very first Dimensions, so super exciting. And it's so tiny. But I am here doing all the call fors. But yeah, that's where I'm at. It's so cute and tiny. So I just like to pull this out when I am just chilling and don't want to go through Pattern Keeper, which is rare, so, or Saga. So I use Saga and Pattern Keeper to keep track of my stitches. All right, so I'm gonna get a sip of drink really quick, and then I can get into plans for 2026 for cross stitch. All right, so for 2026, I do plan on doing Whip Go. For those of you guys who don't know what Whip Go is basically bingo for your whips. This game was created by Jessie Marie Does Stuff here on YouTube. There's a Facebook group as well that you can join and keep inspiration. So monthly, she picks out 2 numbers from the Whip Go board, and you create yourself a Whip Go board and you stitch on those things with whatever goal you have. So disregard my handwriting. This is my Whip Go board. And basically you have 1 through 25, and then you got a free space on number 13. And then you can either put, like I have, you can either put like a specific whip that you have in mind for a certain number or whatnot. I chose animals and colors and all those things, or specific artists. So this month, or not this month, January, Jessie picked out number 2 and 7. So 2 and 7 is Face and Amy Stewart. And then up at the top, I have my goals that I can put. And then Face was one, and I spun a wheel with all my whips that has faces on it. And Beauty and Beast 1. I have to get, my goal is for the month of January, I have to get Beauty and Beast to 3%. Currently, I have her. Currently, Beauty and the Beast is at 1%. 1% exactly. My end of the year goal will be to get her to at least 5%. So for each of my whips, I do have a end of the year goal plan. Let me know if you guys want me to get deeper into that and explain what my goals are, because I'll be more than happy to do it. But for right now, 3% for Beauty and Beast. She's currently at 1%. Just keep an eye out for it. This is what it's looking at now. This is what she's going to look like in the end. So I will keep these out for the month of January. And then the Amy Stewart, I put all my Amy Stewarts on a wheel and spun. And Little Cake Shop is the one that won. And for a reminder, this is what she's looking like now. This is what she's going to look like in the end. And my goal is to get her to 2% in the month of January. So currently, Little Cake Shop is at 0.93%. I didn't want to make my goals so far-fetched where I just stress because it's not hitting that goal mark. So that is my plan. So Whip Go. Let's see how long I can do it. So Whip Go, again, it'll be 2 projects per month. And and then I will just be focusing on that goal. If I reach that goal, then I will spin for another project to work on in that month. And then I also want to start working on my samplers. So for the samplers, I am planning on doing a wheel spin. So I have all my samplers on a wheel, and I will be spinning it every week. So every week I will spin and stitch on that at least 100 stitches at least. So while I'm talking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and spin that. I will spin right now with you guys. I know this is supposed to start in the month of January, but I am honestly not sure if I'll have a video up before then. So we're just going to go ahead and spin the wheel, and I'll start this on January 1st. All right, so the long dog foursome is the one that I will be doing. A minimum of 100 stitches. And as a reminder, it is this one. And I am here. So I'll keep that one out as well. I'm also planning on no new starts unless I meet my goals. Again, if you guys want to hear more about the goals, I have no problems letting you guys know. But I will not be doing any new starts unless I meet a goal. And Lord knows I have so many patterns I can start. Aside from the Heaven and Earth Design Stitch Along for 2026, which I will be doing that one. And I am Team Cottage. So I'll be doing this one. So aside from this one being a new start for the new year, there will be no new starts, which is hard. Also, I will be spinning a wheel for the month on a focus piece. So I picked 2 focus pieces. I picked Treasure Hunt Bookshelf and Dragon Race into the Night for focus piece for the year of 2026, because there were 2 of my biggest ones, other than alternate reality. So I'll go ahead and do a spin of that as well. All right, so I have the wheel here. All right, so it's going to be Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. And just to remember, this is where I am at now. So for my focus pieces, I want to do at least 700 stitches a week. So that's 100 stitches a day. So hopefully I could stick to that. And then obviously I also want to do daily stitches on the Heaven and Earth Design Stitch Along as well. So those are my plans for 2026. I will be still planning on doing weekly videos and showing my progress. That way, you will be seeing the progress on 5 cross stitch projects and a minimum of 2 diamond paintings weekly. These videos just help motivate me. So like, I love that I have this channel. So yes. So round up on January's plans. WIP Go. I have Amy Stewart Little Cake Shop and Beauty and the Beast by Diana. And 3%, 2%. That is the goal for January. If I reach that goal, then I will spin a wheel for the rest of my projects and work on that one. I spun the wheel for my samplers, and for some reel for Long Dog Sampler is the one that I chose. So I have to put in 100 stitches within that week. If I do more, yay. If I don't, then yikes. And then I'll spin again. I probably will end up spinning multiple times throughout the week, and I will let you know at the end of the week if I did do that. And then my focus piece for January is Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. So, yes, I just want to pull her out and work on her every day, basically. So, that is the plans. I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing WIP parade. And if you guys stuck with me this far, you are amazing. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and put all this away and start my WIP parade for my diamond painting. Now that I'm looking at how long this video is, I probably am going to put this as a separate video to the diamond painting. But moving forward, my weekly progress will have both diamond painting and cross stitch in it. And I'll just divide them. The beginning half will be my cross stitch, the end will be my diamond painting. So I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the year, because yeah, we're almost done with it. And I hope you had amazing holidays, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and in the comments below let me know which one is your favorite project. And also let me know if you guys want me to do a video on my goals for 2026 on each of my projects. All right, you guys. Love you laters. All right, so I don't know if this is going to be a two-part series or by itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and do an intro just in case. Welcome to my channel, Life with Nati. My name is Natalia. Friends and family call me Nati. Today we are here with a diamond painting WIP parade. So the end of 2025 WIPs. There's a lot of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in and give you a little peek-see at my WIP stash. I didn't know it got this far away from me, but it's okay. All right, so I'm going to be going from oldest to newest. So this right here is my oldest WIP by far. I started this in 2023. Yeah. And I never got back to it. I don't know why. I love the piece. I never picked it back up. And I'm going to, because my plan is I will be finishing all my WIPs before I open up a new WIP. I say now, until I get one done and I want to finish start a new one. Sorry, I have putty stuck to my drill. Okay. All right, so number one. This one is Dreaming of Being Human by Dakota Deitweiler. She is 87 centimeters by 65 centimeters square with 55 colors. And of those colors, we have 4 ABs. Here she is. I got this. This block is not done yet, but I have that. I'm going to turn it sideways because I think it's easier to see that way. You're going to see more of my WIPs behind it, but yeah, it's okay. Sorry it's sideways, but this is what I got done so far. So all of this, I love how these chains look. And all of this is complete. So I'm almost about 50% done. All right, let me go ahead and roll her up, put her away so I don't have a big mess. All right. Next oldest WIP I have is Portals, Magic Portals by Enes Guerrero. And this one is a 55.8 centimeter by 78.7 centimeter square, 46 colors, and 3 ABs. And the only thing I got done is this. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I'm just cherishing this one a little too much because this one is a discontinued kit. It's from Diamond Art Club, but it is discontinued. And when she's done, she's done. But here she is, the way I got done. And then I think I'm going to turn her sideways as well so you guys can get the full view of her. Yeah, there we go. But yes, this is how she looks. She's very, very pretty. I know you can't see her face because it's covered, but this is what it looks like in her entirety. All right, next up we have Onihime. This is Margaret Morales. She is 55.8 centimeter by 70.7 centimeters square with 69 colors. And she has one AB and two fairy dust and one metallic drill. I started this one in December of 2024 for the Margaret Morales event. I have all this done. I'm going to turn her sideways so you can see the rest of her. I don't have a lot left. I have this and this, which I can finish quick. But I'm stalling on this one for personal reasons. When I diamond paint, I want to feel happy, and this one don't bring me happiness because of something that happened while doing this project. So I can't find it in me to finish her, even though she's absolutely stunning and I would love to get her done. But she'll get done when she does, right? All right, next up we have, I know it looks like it's a mystery, but it's not. This is the diamond painting from the one with the diamond art. This was before they started doing color charts for their Josephine walls. So this is a round black and white canvas. This is Sykes Dream, again by Josephine Wall. She is a 70 by 90 centimeters. I got only this done because, yeah, a confetti heavy Josephine Wall on black and white can be tricky on the eyes. It really can, but this is what it's looking like so far. And I'm not sure if you guys can see what it's going to look like when it's done. I probably would just insert pictures of the finished product. But this is her. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to her. I mean, I will get to her. I just don't know when. Okay, so the next one I have is a Dreamer's Design. This is Sunday Morning in Spring. Artwork by Nikki Bohm. This is 180 by 60 centimeter long canvas. She's massive, so I'm not going to unroll her. But I think I can get what she looks like in camera. This is what it's going to look like when it's complete. She's a square and she has 92 colors. And so far I got this completed. And I started this this year. No, last year. The end of last year. So cozy and beautiful. I was scared of the gaps. I mean, there is some gapping, but for the most part, it's so soft and coming out lovely, as you can see. I love Nikki Bohm. All right, next up is Santa's Helper. This is a Dreamer's Design. Artwork by Artcy. This is a 60 by 60, and it has 68 colors. This is a square. The 68 colors, we have 1 AB and 5 special drills. Which is these little metallic ones, looking ones. But yes, this is her. I have this whole row complete, and this, I started late December on this one, and I don't really like to do Christmassy type diamond paintings when it's not Christmas time. Although I did not stitch much on this year. Sad. But yes, this is her. I'll turn her sideways so you can see how she looks completely. It is adorable though. Alright, I'm going to roll her up, put her back in her box, and then I'll bring the next set of 3. Alright, onto our next few. So this one is a Diamond Art Club. This one is Storm Inside by Yume Art. She is a 50.7 centimeter by 76 centimeter round with 44 colors, 2 fairy dust, and 2 ABs. I started this the beginning of this year, so in January. And I have almost all of it done. So have a good bit of her completed. I'm going to turn her sideways. I literally have this to finish. And because she's around, I should finish it fast. I'm in this stage in my diamond paintings that I don't like too much color blocking. And this definitely is very color blocky. Next up, we have another Yume. This is, again, from Diamond Art Club. She is a pretty long one. So she's 65 centimeters by 103.8 centimeters square with 60 colors, 3 ABs, and 2 fairy dusts. And yeah, I started this one, I think, March, I want to say. Or was it May? I think it was May because I started the May with Yume. But trying to see if I could get what I have complete. So there's the top half that I finished. And then I got to there. And I still have quite a bit to go. So I have that up to there to complete. I was hoping to have this finished this year, but life. All right, next up we have a Jaded Gem Shop. This is Nearly Midnight. Artist by Tushia San. Tushia San. She's a 70 by 90 centimeter. Yeah, 70 by 90. She has 3 ABs. And that's all the special. And I have only this completed. She's another big one. So let me go ahead and roll her backwards so you can see how far I got to go. Let's see if I can turn it sideways. Yeah, I have all this left, her whole dress. Which with Jada Gem Shop, I was kind of scared with the confetti, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And the drills are butter. I really do love the drills. Hitting up for it was a pain in the butt, but the drills are stunning. Sorry about the crinkle. Okay, on to my next set. Whew, these are getting so much bigger. Okay. My next one that I did was Rose Library. This is Ivy Dolemore's work. I love, love, love this piece. It's a 98 centimeters by 70 centimeters. There are 77 colors, 3 fairy dust, and 4 ABs. She's so pretty. So, I mean, she's huge. I will turn it sideways so you can see what I got done. So this is what I have done so far. So I have all this complete. Once I start getting the groove of this one, I'm like, it's fast paced. I the thing about Diamond Art Club's new drills, they pop a lot, so they were driving me crazy because I kept getting slapped in the face with drills. But it's worth it in the end because I know this piece is it's gonna look beautiful on my wall. All right, next up is another NS. This is the Snake. She is 55.6 centimeters by 78.7 centimeters, round, 50 colors, 2 fairy dust, and 2 ABs. And she is nearly done. I really, really wanted to finish her this year for the Year of the Snake, but doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. But this is what I have complete so far. Let me see if sideways you can see everything. I literally only have this. That's it. And I can get that done in 2 days. But isn't she so pretty? Oh, I love my Ennis girls. Ennis is my babes. The eyes. It's the eyes that gets me. Alright. I'm gonna roll her up. Unfortunately, put her away for right now. Might have to pause because my son just got home and my husband from work, and I don't know how loud they're going to be when they come in. So give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, next up we have The Colors of Life by Chuck Penson. She's a big one. She's 87 centimeters by 65 centimeters with 59 colors, 1 fairy dust, and 4 ABs. She's so pretty. I did this for the Chuck Along and I stopped because I got my cross stitch bug back and she was sitting on my desk for a very long time. But I got a good bit done, I think. So turning it sideways so you guys can see it. What I have finished. Oh my god, in the camera it looks just as stunning. It looks beautiful in person too. But I couldn't tell you how happy I got when I got to the owl. But this is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to get to this turtle and the cabin. Okay, yep. I can't wait to get back to it. And I will. All my diamond paintings are going to get love. That's why I made the plans that I made for 2026. So, yes, here she is. The Colors of Life, Chuck Penson. Chuck Penson is an amazing artist. All right, let me go ahead and roll her back up and on to the next one. All right, next up we have Train of Dreams. So she's a very long one. There's no way I'm unrolling this. So this one is 173 centimeters by 46 centimeters. She's a round, 57 colors, and 2 ABs. And unfortunately, this is as far as I got, which is sad. Because I love Randall Spangler. Anybody who knows me knows that Randall Spangler is one of my absolute favorite artists. And normally, when I start a Randall, I can't stop until it's finished. But, again, life and stitching and, yeah. But I will get back to it. I know I will. Here she is, complete. Again, I'm not going to completely unroll her because, no. All right, on to my next set. I think there's only 3 left. Okay, I lied. I forgot about my massive one that I am still loving, but I have not worked on her in a long time. And that is Prelude to a Kiss. I have no idea how I'm going to show you this. But let's just do it in increments. So I got this complete, this up here complete, and I went all the way across. Okay, all the way across. She's so big. Alright, so this is Prelude to a Kiss by Josephine Wall. She is a massive one. She's 130 by 105 centimeters square. She has 200 colors and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dust. It was fun. Sorry about that. It was fun working on her. It was fun kitting it up. And I do really, really want to get back to her because, again, it was fun and it helps my brain. I love this piece. I love it. Oh, and the drills are so soft. But yes, this is her. All that I have finished. I have no idea. Ooh, my cat's making ruckus. But yes, I will get to her. I know I will. I have plans and I will get to my plans for 2026 when I'm done showing you all the whips. All right, so now for my last 3. I have, this is Lightness Around You. It's a 70 by 50 centimeters and artwork is by Venera. You want to say? Yes, Venera. She is a round and she has 50 colors and 3 ABs. Yep, this is her. I have this complete. I started this for the Venera event and never got done, unfortunately. But it's okay. Oh yeah. Isn't she so soft and beautiful though? I will finish her. Next up is another, oh, and by the way, Venera is from the one with the diamond art. This one is also the one with the diamond art. It's a 50 by 50 centimeter. This is Halloween Fun by Celine Lassant. I started this on a whim. Like I just decided just to pull her open and work on her. But then the color blocking drove me insane. But here it is. I only worked on it for a day. And then drove myself insane because of all the color blocking. But anybody who knows me knows that I absolutely love Stitch. I will get her done. Just in small portions because literally all of that is the same color. All right, last up is Getting Ready for Christmas. This is another Nikki Bohm, another panorama. She's 180 centimeters by 60 centimeters square with 81 colors and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs. Dreamer design. I love this piece. But that's all I got done. It's just that. And that was a night of diamond painting. All right. That was all of my whips. Now for plans. So moving forward, I do plan on doing weekly whip updates. But it will be meshed together with my cross-stitching updates as well. That way I don't have to do so much editing and uploading because it does take forever. So just like my cross-stitch, if you haven't watched that video, or if that video is not linked to this, I doubt it's going to be linked to this, but we'll see. If it is not linked to this video and you have not watched my floss tube stitch whip stitch whip parade, I am doing whip go for stitching and I'm also going to do whip go for diamond painting. So Jessie Marie does stuff here on YouTube. She is a floss tuber. She created this game. It's a bingo game where she picks two numbers every month, and you make yourself a board and you put your projects on the board, and whatever number she draws is the project you worked on. So I am doing the WIP Go diamond painting version, and for the month of January she chose numbers 2 and 7. So for those, I have Storm Inside and Lightness Surrounds You. So, and then at the top of it, you put your goal. And my goal is to finish Storm Inside and to get at least 50% of Lightness Around You. If I finish this before the month is up and I want to continue diamond painting, which 9 times out of 10 I will want to continue, I will just do a spin a wheel with all of my whips on it and work on those whips for that week. Okay, so just to look and get a summary recap. Number 2 is Storm Inside, and I want to get it finished. This is Storm Inside. It's sideways. I'm sorry, but I want to completely finish it in the month of January. And then whip goal number 7 is Lightness Around You, which is this beauty right here. And my goal is for 50%, which would be about right here. But if I want to continue, I'll just continue and just mark off that I reached my goal. But this is, like, her eyeball is my marking on 50% of it being complete. Even though I know it's more like here, but it's fine. So yes, and I will show you weekly progress on how I'm getting along with these 2 projects, along with my cross-stitch projects. And we're going to take it from there. I do these videos to keep myself motivated, keep myself on track, sorry. And plus, I love communicating with you guys. So that is all for right now. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps my channel out a lot. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And in the comments below, let me know which whip is your favorite, or if you are working on one that I'm working on. I would love to know. And I will definitely see you guys in the very next one. I love you guys. Later.